Hi guys, I'm Meena. Today's topic is about waterfall model. A waterfall model is a classic approach to software development. A waterfall model it is a traditional and widely used methodology for software development. It's a structured sequential process that emphasizes planning and execution in a linear fashion, which is known as waterfall model. Coming to introduction to waterfall model, there are two different characteristics which defines a waterfall model, that is sequential approach and it emphasizes on planning. So first is sequential approach. The waterfall model progresses in a linear fashion with each phase completed before moving it into the next, and it is a highly structured and disciplined approach with clear milestones and deliverables for each stage. Coming to emphasizes on planning, it places a strong emphasis on through planning and documentation. Requirements are carefully defined upfront and changes are discouraged once development begins. Coming to key phases of the waterfall model, the first one is requirements gathering and analysis, which means the first phase involves understanding the client's need and documenting the software functionalities, features, and specifications. Second is design and architecture. This phase involves designing the software's architecture, user interface, and data structures, ensuring that it meets the defined requirements. Third is implementation and coding. This is where the actual coding begins. Developers write the software's code based on the design specifications and the to coding standards and best practices. Fourth is testing and verification. After coding, the software undergoes through testing to ensure its functionality, performance, and stability meet the defined requirements. Fifth is deployment and maintenance. Once the testing is complete, the software targets the environment, making it uh, this phase also includes ongoing maintenance bug fixes. Next is requirements gathering and analysis. There are two types, that is client interaction and the documentation. Coming to client interaction, engineers collaborate with stakeholders to gather detailed requirements, including functionalities, user interactions, and technical specification. Next is documentation. Requirements are documented meticulously, ensuring a shared understanding of the project scope, functionalities, and user needs. These documents act as a blueprint for the document process. Coming to design and architecture. First is system design. A software's architecture is designed including components, data flow, security measures, and user interface. The focus is on scalability, maintainability, and performance. Second is database design. If applicable, the database schema is designed defining data structures, relationships, and queries for efficient data management and retrieval. Third is user interface design. The user interface is designed to provide a user friendly experience considering usability, aesthetics, and accessibility standards. Next is implementation and coding. Under this, we'll be learning coding standards, vision control, and unit testing. Coming to coding standards, developers adhere to coding standards and best practices, ensuring code quality, readability, and maintainability. Next is vision control. Vision control systems are employed to manage code changes, track revisions, and enable collaboration among developers. Next is unit testing. Under this, developers write a unit test to verify individual code components, ensuring functionality adherence to specifications. Next is testing and verification. Under this, we'll be learning about unit testing, integration testing, system testing, user acceptance testing. First is unit testing. Individual code modules are tested to ensure they function as expected. Second is integration testing. Different modules are integrated and tested together to ensure they interact smoothly. Third is system testing. The entire system is tested to ensure it meets all requirements and perform as intended. Fourth is user acceptance testing. End users test the software to ensure it meets all the requirements and the expectations. Next is deployment and maintenance. Under deployment, the software is deployed to the target environment, making it available to user. Second is monitoring. The deployed software is monitored for performance, stability, and user feedback. Third is maintenance. Ongoing maintenance activity includes bug fixes, performance optimization, and the features that are conducted to ensure the software remains reliable and meets evolving needs. Coming to advantages and disadvantages of the waterfall model. The basic advantage and disadvantage is that the advantage is it is a structured and disciplined model, and second is it is rigidity and flexibility, which is its disadvantage.